Hey everyone, it's Dodger. This month is October, and you know what that means? Yes, it's the time of Halloween, the best time of this year, where you um go to door and beg for candy. Well, this is a special Learn to Draw with Dodger video, and in the spirit of Halloween, of course, we're going to be drawing a Halloween version of one of my OCs. Yes, you heard that right. So originally I was gonna do some Halloween costumes for my OCs, but then I realized it would take a lot of days to, draw different characters. And that means to have to do more than one video. Yeah. I did make a poll on Twitter and in the community tabs, but then I kind of realized that, since I'm in college right now and, I won't have time to make a lot of videos, so yeah, I would just apologize for those of you who voted for the Halloween costumes one. Sorry about that, guys. So instead, we're gonna be drawing Werecat Dodger. Yes, it's kind of like the most recent kind of alter ego of Dodgers. So yeah, this is going to be an advanced Learn to Draw with Dodger video, and so far this is the first video that is going to be advanced. So bear with me, guys, because there's going to be a lot of things that you're gonna do when drawing Werecat Dodger. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with the base of his head. So, most of my characters, it's usually a circle. So let's start with the circle. So make it the size as like probably an orange. So lightly sketch a circle around. Okay. And we're gonna make some construction lines. So so we're gonna make a vertical line right in the middle of the circle. Again, lightly sketch out. And then a horizontal one, probably 1/3 of the circle. Just like so. And usually when I draw cat characters, I draw the baseline for the ears. So kind of like make a triangle shape on it. So, all right. So for Werecat Dodger, he, obviously the baseline is kind of, some of the features is somewhat the same, but there's going to be some added features in it. So yeah, we're gonna start off drawing the nose. Like in the last video, I usually draw the nose first, so that way I know where the character is facing. So, well, obviously he's gonna be facing to you guys. So yeah, let's make a little hill on top, like sitting each end on the horizontal construction line, and we're gonna bring down those, like make a little hook down, so. Now for Werecat Dodger, his personality is kind of different from his usual one. So he's gonna be more of kind of like a fearsome, ferocious kind of Werecat. So you can give him any scary expression you want. So for him, it's gonna have like a t-shirt be showing. So I draw characters kind of like this, kind of a shape where you can see, in cartoons where they kind of, when they're kind of like angry, they kind of show the teeth. So we're gonna do that. So draw around, so kind of like you're drawing like a video game controller. Kind of like, think of like probably maybe an Xbox controller, you can say. And then for the teeth, so for teeth, usually I just draw it with the lines to show, that they're teeth. If you just draw like, the whole thing, is kind of, it just kind of looks ugly. So And for him, he has sharp teeth. That. Right. Now, next one for his hair. So his hair is kind of more messy than, you know, his usual clean style. So of course that, you know, he is, you know, werecats, they're kind of more furry. Yeah, they're kind of furrier than, you know, and how much fluff that he has as his, you know, his regular self. So yeah, you can give as much fluff as you want, just to show that he is indeed a werecat. So yeah, we're gonna lock in. So yeah, kind of like the baseline would be like his usual hairstyle would be this way, and then like that. Just think of like that, but you add in more of like the spikes. I think it looks kind of like spikes, just to show that he is a hairier. He's way hairier than his regular self. So now for his hair, his hair is more of like a darker color. So and yeah, so you can shade in as dark as you want. So and while since that you're shading it, you can shade in his nose. All right, now we're gonna give him some eyes. So since yeah, he's more of like a kind of like an angry kind of expression, so obviously we're gonna give him that. So for his eyebrows, make a little slants and kind of lines. And just for the base, draw in the ovals, 2 ovals on each side. And then since that his eyebrows is kind of going down, so we're gonna give him kind of squinting down like so. Gonna cover, so it's kind of cutting slanted, like probably like 1/4 of the oval. And then we're gonna lock in, following the guidelines around the yeah, the ovals. And do the same thing on the other side. And then for his pupils, lightly sketch out 2 little ovals. And then you can shade in a little glare to it. So we can put a little circle, shade inside. Yeah. Now for his ears, and along with his fur. So as of course for you know, his regular self, it's literally kind of the same way as you draw his fur, but as a werecat, he is actually way furrier than his regular self. So as usual, we're gonna follow along the guidelines, okay, the construction lines around. And then he has like more fluff to it, so you can give him like a lot of fluff to it, as long as that indicates that he is a werecat. So and then do the same thing on the other side. And then close it off. So yeah, and then close up around top around, making a little hook shape. Now we're gonna add in some more hair into his ears. So we're gonna make like 2, 3 kind of like shark fins. So up, down. And then the same thing on the other side. So, and then we're gonna close off his ears round. So following along the construction lines for his ears. Firstly, lightly sketch around, and then you can lock in. So, and you can shade in the inside of his ears. And if you want, you can in some lines to show his fur around. All right. And then the next thing, you can add in some whiskers. 3 of them. So now this is the complicated part. So as a Werecat, he has like a, so yeah, he has kind of like a tiger kind of stripes. You know, think of it as a tiger. So just a little one fact that I wanted to tell you. So the Werecat version of Dodger, it's actually inspired by one of the changer portraits in the Haunted Mansion attraction at Disneyland. So yeah, so in the Disneyland version, so as you exit out of the stretching room, the first portrait as you enter inside the hallway, the first portrait you see is the Werecat lady. Yes. So yeah, she's literally, you know, she has a black clothing, and then when the lightning flashes, it appears as kind of like a white tiger. So that's kind of like the basis of it. So so yeah, so we're gonna start off giving some markings around. So let's start off with something easy. So his ears are actually dark colored. So flowing around the construction lines of the circle, and then darkly, so and then shaded darkly, just to indicate that it is a different color. Yeah, and then for his markings on his face, yeah, so this is gonna be a lot of work. I mean, you can look up some tiger pictures, and then you know, you can have fun with it. So I will show you how I draw it. So just darken the lines around so it kind of stands out the most. So he has some markings up there, and yeah, and then there's some markers around, all around, like so. Around there. I mean, usually, I don't think there's any like you know, exact way that you can make the markings. I mean, you can actually have fun with it. There's no way for me, you know, to actually explain to you all how it's kind of done. You know, it's just, you know, it's kind of, you know, like that. I mean, if you, it's like so. Right, and then you can go back and shade in to any lines that has been faded out. All right, and Alright, and you have completed drawing Werecat Dodger. So yeah, and the last thing you do is assign your work. Alright, and that's it, and hope you all have a great Halloween.